I have not been on here in a while, trying to get back on track with this. It's actually a little bit difficult with all of the platforms. We got TikTok, we got Snapchat, we got Instagram, we got Facebook, there's Twitter, but I don't do Twitter. And then of course we got YouTube. I love YouTube. Actually, YouTube is one of the first one I just could not wait to go live on, and I just have not had a chance to do it. So I'm gonna have to figure that out by using two phones so I can go live on two different things at one time. I used to do it. Do it again. Today I'm stepping on here because I'm going to give you a glueless wig unit of the day, you guys. It's by the company called Eben. And I want you guys, and we're going to do like a little get it together phase while we're doing that. So we're going to mist ourselves with a little bit of coconut water, you guys, and rub that in. Let's turn off this. I have a heating element on it, but I like burn myself. And so this is for minimalist. Hey, Melinda. This is always for minimalists, you guys. If you're somebody who does not wear a lot of makeup or anything, this is what I actually promote. And is I don't promote like not wearing makeup. It's just that I don't know how to put it on unless I have someone helping me, which is usually going to be my niece, you guys, or my sister. But if you want to learn how to do like little things, this is a primer by NYX that I'm using. So we're going to do a glueless wig and just a little bit of a glam up on a Thursday night. It's ladies' night. Just a little bit of a glam up on Thursday. We're going to talk about glueless wigs. Now, a lot of people think that glueless wigs just hit the scene, but they did not. I have 3 companies that have been making wigs forever, and all their wigs were glueless. I have 3 companies I've been using, and their wigs have always been glueless. Then there's a company that's been around forever that I didn't talk about yet today, and that was Eben. I have an Eben wig that's probably about 9 or 10 years old, and it never needed any glue for the wig. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Melinda. Okay. So you actually do not need glue on 90% of the wigs that are sold in the concierge wig tank. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and say you don't need glue on any of the wigs sold in the concierge wig tank. You don't need glue on any of them. Would you need an adhesive on a few of them? Yes. But I'm going to explain to you why you would need an adhesive on a few of them, you guys. Okay. So that was my NYX primer that you guys saw me with. Okay. And now this is by Kiss. It's called Full Cover Concealer. So what that really means, my sister told me. So I'm gonna. You notice I keep saying that because I don't want you to think that I am an expert, because I'm not at all. Anyway, but what my sister told me is that literally means that the concealer that I am using can be used all over one's face. Okay. But I'm going to show you what I use it for, and a lot of people will be like, "Oh my God, that's a really great idea." It wasn't my idea either. One year for my birthday, my allergies seemed to act up during the month of my birthday. You think, where is this thing? I'm born that month. So why in the world would my allergies act up in the month I'm born? And somebody please explain that to me. Anyway, one year that they just really acted really, really crazy. And my sister was like, oh my God, knowing that I would never date anyone, who's going to just beat me up and make me look like that. She literally was like, hey, nah, we're not going to have you looking like that. She said, we're going to do something to those eyes. And I was just like, oh, my skin is sensitive and I can't mess with this. And she's like, I got you. I know your skin sensitive. We're not going to do anything that's going to mess with that sensitive skin because, I would have a whole fit. That's a whole other problem you got to deal with whenever that's happening, right? So she started this process with me, and she gave me this cute little sponge, and the sponge was dampened just a little bit. So, and I'm looking up as I'm doing this, you guys. Now I have a huge mirror in front of me that you can't see, that you're leaning up against, because this evening I am not doing it at the shop. I'm at my leisure this evening. And then she taught me to blend it all the way out, so you get an even tone look on your face. And she and my niece also advised me that you put the dark one on first. There's going to be 2 concealers. I'm going to put the dark one on first, okay? Now, by nature, the contour of my face is actually kind of blotchy. I don't have the same color all over my face by nature. And I don't complain about it because I think it's really kind of cool that we are like a definite work of freaking art. No two blotches are the same. Whole eyelash is how they want to go in there, I guess. So, anyway. So once we've blended that all the way out, we go back through. And this is my Ruby Kisses. And notice how this one is lighter than the original. Just kind of show you what I mean by that. Look at them, see? They're different colors. Excuse me. Once we do that, kind of go up underneath here. Don't need very much. We've already got the base of what we were using on, and we're gonna go back underneath this eye again. And this puts the whole meaning to when you hear somebody say, "Boy, she got her face beat." Here it is. She's getting beat. You know, like she got her eyes beat, y'all. She got her eyes beat. Yes, she did. That's what happened. She got her eyes beat. So once we're done with that, the funny part is one of my eyes is actually darker than the other, and so sometimes see the idea is not to make it disappear, but just to make it blend, right? And just keep you looking as if. And sometimes does happen whenever you don't sleep. Like if you had a flight and to work, you know. This is called Born to Glow. This is also by NYX, you guys. You notice how this is the color of my skin. Keeping in mind, I did not match any of this myself. I had a professional match these for me because, like I said before, I am not a makeup connoisseur. And so I had to have help. And I'm proud to say I had to have help because I had some really good help. Because my sister and my niece are the bomb.com when it comes to beating faces, baby. Because those girls are magical with brushes and sponges and colors and eyeshadows and all this one. They are magical. They are extraordinary with them. And it is a true gift when someone can do that, male or female alike. It does not matter. When they can put that look together, I am totally, totally impressed by them. And I'm like, in seconds, we're done. We make sure we go ahead and comb those eyebrows. Now, my eyebrows grow naturally like this, you guys. So I just get them cleaned underneath. It's about that time. I'm going to force my little sister to do it. Yep, the Tanya 169 is going to be getting these eyebrows together. Because that niece of mine is super busy sometimes, you guys. So once that is done and we've combed up those eyebrows, we go ahead and grab a little bit of setting spray. And remember, we put primer on first, but the purpose of putting the primer on, okay? My sister and my niece advise the purpose of putting the primer on is so that what you put on here will stay on your face. The purpose of putting the setting spray on, which is just clear, is so it will stay. So me personally, I will get up in the morning, put some primer on, and put this setting spray on, and go out the door, and it protects my pores, and it has SPH in them. A lot of them that I have like 3 of them, and they protect my skin. It's really wonderful and awesome, and I really like it. Okay, we're done with that, you guys. Bump, 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 up out of there. And then we're gonna move on to what we're doing tonight, which is this glueless wig. So glueless wigs have been around for a minute, you guys. I have, like I told you, 99% of my store are there. They're sitting there. And when I say 99%, the other 1% are wigs that don't need to be glued or adhesive or anything, okay? Because they're cap wigs, so they definitely are not going to need anything, okay? To put them on, make sure they're tight enough. But this is a wig by Eben, you guys. It's a 26-inch body wave wig that I actually sell in my shop. Notice that it's a newer one, so it does come with the definite headband in it, the wig grip in it. It does have 2 combs in the front, 1 in the back, an adjustable strap as well. So Even has a pretty large cap to me, you guys. And so a lot of times whenever I have an Even wig, I'm going to take the little straps that are in the back and just crisscross them a tad bit at the back where they're just like slightly overlapping each other. And that's just for my own security because I'm also going to use that wonderful little grip. Okay. Now on this one, we made sure It's an HD wig, you guys, so it comes already with a natural hairline. So when I say glueless, and people are all like, "Oh my God, no, it's not. It's not new. It's really not." Now I have a Y2 comb. Remember, I just told you that this cap is pretty large. So I'm gonna deem this as a big head friendly for a large circumference head, about 22 inches in circumference, you guys. On and ready to go. All I have to do now is decide how I want to style this hair, right? Once again, it's a 26-inch body weight. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around so you can see the back of it. This is sold in my store, you guys. I do have it's a 20, a 26, and a 22-inch, I believe, is what's there in the store that's sold. The body wave actually stays in it even after not shampoo, but even after I cleanse the hair. We don't shampoo these. But after I cleanse the hair, we use a different cleaning process, and it's not. Anyway, but after I cleansed this unit, the waves actually came right back in it. I didn't have any problems with it. Now, I do tell people that this is not something that I ask them to do at home. I actually not to do this at home to bring it back to us. I'm going to put a little water inside of my detangler because I don't want the detangler real thick. Because all I'm going to do so you see me lifting it, so you know that just what I said is a glueless unit, you guys. And I meant that it's a glueless unit. You don't have to do anything to it other than stick it on and go. So once I'm done with that, very easy to manipulate, you guys. The baby hairs actually come on it, so you don't have to do anything. And I play with these and take them and put them into the hair all the time, which is why I added the water so you can see that. But I will take them and put them into the hair and style them with my whatever style I'm wearing, you guys. Very easy to play with and manipulate. So when they come in HD, and you do have to, we in our shop will cut that lace completely off for you. So just because it has lace on it does not mean that it is not glueless. That is a myth. You can see lace on it all day, that means nothing. So this is an NYX pencil. Gonna blend that in. Once we blend that in, we're gonna go ahead and do this NYX color, which is called, oh, I can't even see that one. This is BLG 14, you guys. And this is the Butter Gloss by them. It's a nude, of course. Blend it in real easily. Makes for a pretty simple look, you guys. You can part this from left, right to middle. Like once I said before, she is a 26-inch wig. In saying that, her density is definitely going to be hitting you right at 200. She doesn't get all thin when she gets to the bottom either. She's thick throughout the process of your wig, you guys. So they were very thorough at making this particular unit. when you get these units and you get them from our store, we don't mind helping you make sure that they look like this before they leave. We even have a really awesome way that we sell wigs because in our store, they are untouchable. So therefore, the people who buy the ones off the heads and the ones who buy the ones off the box get the same type of unit sanitized. So if you want to get that one that's off the head, that's already set like this and ready to go, because when they come out that package, that hump in the top, it's mean and it stays in the hair. It just looks at you like it's not going anywhere for a minute. So if you don't know anything about hair, getting it out of that hair is very difficult. You also see that I'm brushing this unit from the bottom up. It helps me to keep my units a lot longer, you guys. Like I said, my oldest unit by this particular company is literally going on 10 years. I think, well, wait, let's split it. My sister's is going on 10 years. Mine is going on 8 or 9, I think, like 8.5, 9 years. So, and mine is Bohemian. It's not even this curly, this kind of curl pattern. It's that real thick curl pattern that nobody really ever keeps. So, you guys, Blueless Wigs have been around forever and a day. This one is by Even. It's 26 inches long. We have several companies in our store, and all of them have Blueless Wigs, all the way up to 40 inches for you guys. Still 200 density at that. Some at 250. A lot of industry standards will give you these the density of these wigs, and the wigs are not the density that they're giving you guys. So I want you guys to really be able to come in and get a great unit and a great investment with us. So always set up an appointment. Tuesday through Thursday, we are by appointment only. On Friday and Saturday, you can usually find us inside the shop for purchase until about 5:45 or 6 o'clock, unless you have an appointment, you guys. Installs are also done by appointments. Consults are done by appointment. The buying process through the week, you guys, we love to do it by appointment because it is a one-on-one. A lot of people don't just, you want to just come in and grab a wig, definitely call us and let us know. We can have that wig waiting for you at the front. But if you're looking for the education on how to keep it and the one-on-one, you're going to need to set an appointment up with us for that so that we can make sure we can give you that one-on-one experience. So once again, this is another Blueless Wig, you guys. You have to go to TikTok and Instagram. I did Blueless Wigs today. On that one, there's one Blueless Wig that went from one to the other. So I kind of abruptly ended TikTok, if you see it, because somebody joined in, and I don't know how they joined in. I'm still trying to figure it out. Anyway, so I abruptly ended that TikTok because of that. So, and then we completed with another Blueless Wig by Even today, you guys. It is Even Celebrity Hairdress. This is a 26-inch body wave. Everything was human hair today. This is not a synthetic. This one right here is going on about 2 years old. She doesn't shed or have a lot of hair loss, and that's basically because of what I just told you, what I do to my units, which is the biggest part of why these units stay beautiful, is I make sure that these particular units are actually properly maintained. And I don't use glue. Haven't been using glue ever since I started wearing a wig. So never. Don't use. So they are glueless. 4 years in the shop. Glueless wigs are not something new at all. Thank you so much for joining me. Let us pose, slay, sleep, repeat, and find who you want to be at the Concierge Boutique in the city of Duncanville, Texas, you guys. If you are looking for a place where you can do the pose, play, pose, pose, play, sleep, repeat, and find who you want to be, that's at the Concierge Boutique in Duncanville, Texas, 700 North Clark Road, Suite 140, Duncanville, Texas, 75116. You can also call us at 972-296-2540. Keeping in mind that we are a store and not a wholesaler, you guys. The person who wears the wigs buys the wigs and gets them right on over to you so that you can slay. To my wig slayers and HeyBeautyDT Slayers, thank you so much for joining me today. I can't do what I do without you. We can't do anything without God. All things are possible through Christ. Remember, my Libby was by NYX. Face products today that you saw were by Kiss Products, Absolute, and also by Ruby Kisses today. Those are the items that you saw today. We didn't do lashes. It's a Thursday. It is ladies' night, but I'm probably not going to go anywhere seriously important that requires lashes. But have a good night. Go Blueless. Call me at 972-296-2540. Go to HeyBeautyDT Slays and look more at what we have going on. Remember, it's a one-on-one before you purchase. So we like to talk to you. Have a blessed day. Good night, Melinda. Good night, Carolyn. This is new.